Hello, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. For the pressure I'm receiving on how to read calories, so I decided to make a video on this tonight. I've made about three videos on it tonight before. So this night I'm going to go more deep. If you've not watched other of my videos on calorie, do well to visit my channel and go through them. Okay, the introductions I've did before. If you've not seen them before, you can go back, just check my channel. You should be able to check those things and you'll be able to understand better. Okay, so now all you need is just I'm using 45 calorie. So remember, if you use 3, what they are going to write will be smaller for you to read. If you use 5, what they are going to write will be smaller. So if you use 7, so the more you go, you can add more. It's just like somebody say 2 things at the same time, or say 1 thing at the same time, or say 10 things at the same time. So if you don't understand English very well, if somebody says several things at the same time, many sentences at the same time, you might not be able to comprehend because you are still learning English. But as a learner, if somebody say one by one by one, you might be able to understand much. So that's why I'm using 5 calorie. Like me, I can make use up to 14 calories. I'll be able to read what they say at a time. Okay, so that's that. Remember, I told you anytime you must work on calorie, you must get native chalk. You must put native chalk. Just put native chalk. Okay, if it is ground, you just draw native chalk around it. And anything between 7 to 8 o'clock, don't ever use calorie to check. It's not good. We don't do that. Between 7 to 8 o'clock, that period, don't check. Don't run after that period. You don't read anything like this in that period, because the critical period is the spiritual realm. Okay, so do not try that. Okay, and I also say you need a stone that you can also use to communicate. Maybe there's somebody that want to ask question, the person will have to take this stone close to his or her mouth. Then was maybe, for example, now I want to ask, maybe when am I going to get married, for instance. I will just take this stone to my mouth. It's close to my mouth now. I will say, when will I get married? I will now bring back the stone. I will now use it. I must make sure that all the calories are on the ground. I will now ask, where will I get married? I want to know when I will get married, for instance. Then I will now hold it like this. Then throw it. Then I will listen to what they are going to say. Okay? Now, this is a lady they are talking about. And this particular lady they are talking about has good luck around her. When you ask about somebody and you see that person, are you hearing me? You see that person. Like what I'm just using this as an instance now. I ask a particular question. So whatever they're saying is concerning me. So I'm not going to say anything. But I just want to use this one to illustrate it to you. Now this is a lady which is bringing good luck. This is a lady which brings good luck to a man. Okay? This is a lady. So which means this lady now has good luck around her. I have several guys around her. Depending on the question you ask. Like maybe, for example, now you are asking of somebody, a lady, and you see the lady. I told you, what's it on like this lady? And you see men. You see this one's facing her like this. You see this one facing her like this. It means that this lady, yeah, it means three things. It means that this lady has good luck. That's why those ones are surrounding her. It also means that this lady has several men disturbing her. So it depends on the type of question you ask. So if they turn back towards her like this, if they turn back like this, if they turn back like this, it means that this lady is after men, not men after her, because they're not facing, she's one facing there. So which means this lady is after men. It has a lot of guys, or maybe a lot of secrets that she's not talking about, or she did not tell you. For example, I did ever ask about something, journey. I want to travel to my hometown. I don't know how the road is. Journey. I ask of journey like this. You see, they all turn back, and this is me, which means if I should travel to my hometown, everywhere is good. Now you can see this one is talking about road. That's what they are saying, and the space here means that the road is clear. So even if I'm traveling home, there is no bad thing there. Somebody was asking me on my WhatsApp group that how would they know if they are talking about sacrifice? How will you know if they are talking about a junction? By the time you throw cowrie, they arrange yourself on a straight line like this, and you see something like this here, maybe like this here, or an angle here like this. They are talking about a junction. This is a junction now. That means the person need to take something to a junction. By the time you throw it in, they will not tell you what that person is taking once that person is taken to a junction. And if you ask of journey, one of the cowries stay like this, or maybe one of it stay like this, by the sign like this, which means as in maybe either depending on this means either a man and the woman will travel together or an accident on the road. Okay, that's what you mean. So it's just like gesture. It's just like they're using hand to demonstrate. So the position, where they face and how they face matters a lot when reading cowries. So you as a spiritualist, or you need this so that you can be able to check some things yourself. Now something like this now. This is talking about a man and a woman. Okay? And it happens that this man don't even have time for the woman, and the man is all after work, or the man is all after, let me say the man is all after work project, because it's not money. Assuming it turn back like this now, which means the man is after money, not even messed up. But when you talk like this now, maybe this one is talking to me now. I don't even have time for my wife. Maybe I'm just after the work I'm going to do. I'm not giving face. Okay? Or maybe for example now, you ask, maybe is this person pregnant? Then you see something like this, maybe one turn like this. You ask if somebody is pregnant, one turn like this, and this one turn inside like this, which means one turn inside like this, which means this lady is pregnant. If it is pregnant, you ask, okay, which means this. If it turn back, I means the lady is pregnant. Then if it turn this one, like this means the lady is pregnant with a baby boy. Like this means the person is pregnant with a baby boy. And like this means the lady is pregnant with a baby girl. That's what it means, okay? And if you ask about, I don't know if my wife is cheating on me or whatever it is, and it shows something like this, which means the man has slept with the girl before. So that's why I say one thing can mean several things in cowrie reading, depending on what you ask. Like I see now, this is a guy. This one is talking like maybe this guy now, maybe he's sleeping with this girl, but that's if you ask about girl. But if you not ask about girl, this one now is saying to me that money is coming. That money is coming from the side of a man. I'm going to get money. That's what those three returns. From the side of a man, I'm going to, as in, money is coming to me, which is very, very soon. When you ask if somebody is going to give you something, and the thing is close, it will be close. And if the thing is far, you see one will drop far, to be far from the other side. Okay, when you ask, for example, I don't know when I'm going to travel, then you throw it. You see it, you ask, I don't know when I'm going to travel, so which means this one now you can see now my journey. That's maybe next time I go to travel, I'm going to travel with a man, and it is still far because there's no cowrie in the front here, which means it's still far. I assume this cowrie is here now, which means very soon I'll travel. Or maybe you throw it and one go far like this, which means that journey you are talking about, or that thing you asked for, is coming, but not now. It will take a very long time. But by the time you see it throws like this, and you see one in the middle, which means this thing you want to get, there's a blockage. If it turns like this, which means this thing you are asking for, there's a blockage. This one now is a man, which means a man is blocking what you're supposed to get. Or if you see it turn like this, which means a woman is blocking what you're supposed to get. Especially if the cow will now do like this, you see one go far, which means the woman that is blocking what you want to get is very close to you. And if it talks like this, it means that the man that is blocking what you're supposed to get is close to you. So when they're talking about sacrifice in the Joshua, you see they will do something like this. It might turn different part, okay? It might turn different side like this. So which means they're talking about a sacrifice you need to do, you as a man or as a woman. Okay? So I think let me stop here today because this thing is something that is very long. So what I need to do now, once I teach this thing, okay, if you have any particular question you need to ask, you ask it so that the next time I'm making video on it, I will include that question. See you guys in the next video. Do well to hit that like button and I appreciate my work. Bye for now.